How much do y'all look forward to that? I guess.
Oh, I think that's a huge thing. I think they got some great players on that side of the ball, and I think they've been top 10 defensive statistically since 2017. So for us, it's going to be a great feat to go against them, and I think we're excited for the challenge. I think that's something we embrace. Early on season, of course, we had that Notre Dame team who was exceptional up front, and now we have this team coming in. So for us, it's every week. It's just a new challenge that we have to try to um, play up to. Yeah.
Yeah, and Notre Dame did give you a feel for what's coming, right? I mean, as opposed to just playing
Yeah.
rummy dummy school, right?
Yeah, no, they definitely gave us a good feel. I mean, them, Arkansas State, Toledo, they were all pretty good teams. Even though sometimes the score didn't reflect that, they were all very talented players and good teams. So for us, it's just getting better every week. The whole key to the season is what we learned is it's what team improves the most week to week. It's not what you did last week; it's how you can get better and improve going into this week.
Well, quick, the I formation. When y'all jumped into it Saturday, could you sense? Obviously, y'all been in it before, but could you sense the crowd? I mean,
Oh yeah, we thrive
what
off
is it
that.
like being in the I?
Yeah, for us, like we talked about last year, I mean, we struggled a little bit in short yardage, and now when we get into those goal line short yard situations, and we get that eye personnel, heavy personnel in there, and we all get excited. We know what we're capable of when we got our hands on somebody and get our legs moving behind us. So for us, it's just a sense of excitement and thrill to be able to be in that formation, be have that coaches have that trust in us that we can get that yard or two that we need.
So far, you feel like y'all have answered that question from last year.
Yeah, I think we have. I think our play has proved that, and the situations we've been in, we've been able to be successful.
What are the things that stand out to you when you watch Wisconsin's defensive front?
They do a lot of things. They know who they are. They know their personnel. They play hard. They play physical. They play fast. So for us, it's just gonna be able to match that intensity that they bring and um, play hard and play our game.
It seems like Wisconsin wants to bring a lot of pressure and from different spots. How much time have you spent on like previous meetings with them or Jim Leonard? I know you're watching the film, but how extensive is the film that you're looking back at?
I pretty extensive. I think. I mean, they've had the same DC since 2017, so we have a pretty good feel of what they're doing. It's not like Notre Dame where we had to prepare for 6, 7 different defenses that we were going to maybe possibly see from all the new coaches and what's going to be left over, what's coming in. So for us, it's going to be this week a little easier knowing that they kind of have a base of what they do and what they like to do, and we kind of have an idea of what they're going to play and how to defeat it.
Sound
Last
like,
couple questions.
yeah, maybe a little dumbish question, but is this kind of a game you sink your teeth into as an offensive lineman?
Oh yeah, this game's gonna be an old fashioned game. That's gonna be about running the ball and stopping the run. And for us, we thrive off that. I think the D line is excited to have a challenge as a great offensive line coming in here, being able to put their hands on somebody and drive them off the ball. And for us, we're excited to have a great defensive front coming in, being able to use what we love to do and run the ball. So for us, that's it's gonna be an old bomber style type of football game.
Do you feel like having that Notre Dame game under your belt going into conference play kind of helps you guys prepare for the challenge ahead?
Yeah, I think any game that you play is another week to get better, another team to go against, just kind of get a feel of what you're getting good at and what you still need to work on. So for us, it's still just a great opportunity to get better.
Luke, I'm curious.
Last question.
Just what sort of how would you grade Justin Fry's job that he's done so far, and just what's his coaching style like?
Oh, I think Coach Fry's came in and done a great job. I think you look at the way we're playing some of the guys, Paris, Dewan, Matt, Donovan. I don't think I've ever seen them play so well in their career. So for me, it's just been exciting to see what he's been able to do with our offensive line and the way he coaches and he approaches the game. He plays the game too every week. It's kind of cool for me to see as a coach. He's like on the sideline when we come off the field, like he's in his head playing the game with us. So it's a lot of fun to kind of see that, and we kind of thrive off that as we know that he's in it just like we are.
And what's the biggest difference in his coaching style versus Studs?
I think they both bring a lot to the table. I think it's kind of nice having a fresh voice and some fresh techniques that we're learning. But no, they're both great coaches.
All right. Thank you, Luke.
Appreciate it. Uh,
Hello, everyone.
So you, this one moved over to the seven ball. I mean, Rutgers, really good receiver, did get a lot of them. Surprised how active you've been in the asset. Were you surprised at all by that?
That's a good question. Not really, to be honest with you. I think we had a good off season. I think that, I'm just trying to do whatever comes to me and make a play when the ball comes my way. And I guess if you run routes that you're going to get open with, you got a chance to get the ball. But, we got so many great players around us. It's a blessing to touch the ball whenever you can.
Coach State said, made it sound like Coach was convincing you that at least you're harder to playing on offense, kind of defensive guy at heart.
Right.
When did that change, or are you still kind of feeling that way?
No, it's changed. I think I'm after that Notre Dame game was the first time I was like, that felt good. Like I felt like I played after I felt when I played defense. Like you're like, I feel good. I feel beat up. I feel worn out. And when you can play offensive side of the ball like you can on defense, and I think that I've officially 100% taken that step.
Nick, in the summer about
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. You talked in the summer about how you put in work with Keenan Bailey to improve as a route runner and pass catcher. Are you really seeing that work pay off these first few weeks?
Yeah, it's helped me a lot just to be able to understand what you're looking at and where you're attacking, what levers you're attacking. Just little tips and tricks that you can take that he's taught me that can get me open really. So yeah, I'm seeing the benefits of it.
The plays that you're making this year, the last couple of weeks, do you feel like you were capable of making those plays a year ago?
Yeah, I think that if you doubt yourself and you don't see yourself if you can't see yourself doing it, you're never going to do it. So I've never really, even when I first came over and I sucked, and I do mean sucked. I still never. I knew, and I always in my heart, I knew you're talented enough to do it. You just got to figure out how to do it. And it took a while, but I'm starting to stack them together here.
When do you feel like that light bulb really came on for you? That it did click for you?
Really, this fall camp. Like that's when it really you're like, okay, like you can do this and you could be good at it. So I've kind of taken that and.
What were you doing that you felt sucked first?
I just didn't know. I'd never played it. I had no technique. I just wanted to smash people, and half the time I just miss. But that's when I first that's like sophomore year, freshman year when I came over here, and it took Coach Walton to help me a lot. Coach Hinton key with the route stuff. It's been a full circle of people to try and get me to the point where you can be a good ball player.
They said, people said it's a developmental position.
Right.
Players come in here and they want to ready to play time in college.
Right.
Especially changing positions. How hard was it? Defensive end, linebacker, tight end. How hard is that?
Tough. It's tough. It's tough not knowing. Previously, I had some doubt, should I even be over here? So it's hard to really give everything you had at that point to be like, I don't know if this is right, but. I took after going to playing linebacker in the Rose Bowl. That was I needed that to be able to be like, okay, I need one more stint over there to be like, I can do it on this side of the ball too. Right. Yeah. And it felt, it's like one last goodbye, and I feel way better over here now, to be honest with you.
Everything that was expected from the beginning of the season, you were a James admirer because he was so tough, fast, and physical. Now that you guys are 3 games in, I'm curious if you kind of felt like your teammates were starting to showcase that mentality that you guys have.
Yeah, I said it last week too, I think, but I think toughness is something that playing tough and fast and physical, that's not something you can do one day. If you're going to be tough and you're going to be physical, you got to do it every day. When you wake up, you got to be tough. When you go to bed, you got to be tough. It don't matter what situation you get thrown at you. And that's kind of what we're playing like. And each day is a step, each game is a step. To get where we need to be. I don't think we ever will be where we need to be at because there's always improvement. But we're playing what I'd like to think is what I used to watch Larry Nice play, and I like that.
CJ compared you to Gronk last week. What do you think of that?
I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. I love Gronk. I'm a huge Jeremy Shockey guy. That's my favorite tight end of all time. So I don't know. That's a very nice compliment by the fella right there.
potential do you have to
That's a good question. I think there's a ton. I think you're just scratching the well here, to be honest with you. You're just tapping into what we're about to get, and each week I'm just trying to build on stuff and just put my head down and keep rolling.
Hey, you always know how much you talk about CJ. He throws a dart to you like you don't know those guys. Do you even have a new appreciation of how much you've been on the receiving end of a throw like that?
I said it earlier, he's the best player with the football in his hands I've ever seen in my life. And Justin's came through here. I've seen Chase Young come through here. The dude can put, and it's an unbelievable touch too. The ball never, like, sometimes when you catch a ball from people, like, it's like your hands will sting. Like, your hands don't sting when this ball. It is a soft, but it's got a little zip to it, and it's unbelievable. And we really came, to be honest, we became really close over the past summer and stuff, and it's been great to get to know him. I mean, he's from another part of the world, and for us to come together like that and play ball, I have all the respect in the world for that guy. I mean, he's a winner and he wants to win, so I'll ride with him any day of the week.
It's a little odd to farm kid from Mansfield and a dude from Southern California becoming best friends.
No, because we got the same goal in mind. And we truly, he truly wants what's best for the team. I truly want what's best for the team. And if CJ didn't throw another touchdown, we win every game. He couldn't care. If I don't touch the ball another game and we win every game, I couldn't care. I mean, if you got the same goal in mind, the same purpose, I mean, like I said earlier, man, I'll ride with that guy day and night, any day of the week.
When you're building a connection with that guy, a guy like that, maybe especially your quarterback, does it carry over to the field or not?
Oh yeah, I mean, like in the huddle and stuff. I mean, if you got an off-field connection to where, I mean, you can look at him, you draw back on Matt George, you can go draw back on other stuff. You draw back on going to the Griff pool, like, I mean, just something where like, I mean, he's gonna be with me. He's in my back pocket. I mean, like I said, like I'm going tooth and nail every step of the way with that guy.
Okay, it looks from the outside like this is a more versatile running game than it was last year. You do it more formations. Is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah. I mean, we got new offensive line coach Justin Fry is unbelievable, and really just good. I mean, he's a people guy. He's a players guy, and that's why they're playing tough. That's why we're playing tough. I mean, we got a guy you want to play for. It helps a lot. And scheme wise, I mean, yes, the scheme's somewhat different, but regardless of the fact that, I mean, we're just trying to come off the ball and we're just trying to smoke people.
You guys are being allowed to set the tone more.
Right. Great. I mean, it helps. I mean, that's what we're trying to preach on the offense. I mean, that's what I'm trying to, like, coming over from defense and back to offense. It's hard to kind of wrap your head sometimes that, like, you can play that spot with it. You can play offensive line with energy, like, but it has to be contagious for everybody. So if someone makes a good block, I mean, you got to be up in his ass. You got to be, hey, man, let's go, good shit. You know what I mean? Like, but it's kind of hard to get through to that because you're not making a tackle. Nobody sees that. You know what I mean? You guys see it. I mean, people that want to watch the film will see it, but nobody's cheering for that. It's tough. But once you can come together and do it, which I think what we're doing, it's something really, really special.
You get excited playing against a team like Wisconsin. You mentioned Laurinaitis and Shockey, and those guys like contact. And you get to play Wisconsin, it's like a tough man in competition. What about this? Do you get excited?
I mean, yeah, you cannot be excited for this. I mean, that's a great program with a tough team and tough kids on it. I mean, it'll be a great test for us to see what we're really made of because, I mean, this is another tough Big Ten ball club that, I mean, we're excited to play.
What do they force the tight end to do that maybe other teams don't?
It's tough. I mean, you got to run your feet and bring your feet with you and see what happens.
Has the blocking been a little bit easier? I mean, you probably have that mentality.
Clearing my mind makes it easier, yeah. Just clearing it to where I'm completely 100% content and happy with being where I'm at, that you can stack days together and be confident in what you're doing.
When did you play tight end before?
I moved over during COVID 2020.
And your heart was in it, right?
Nah, I didn't. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know where I belong. It's like the sophomore year, so nobody really knows. You know what they call it? What they call a sophomore slump. Nobody knows what the hell you're doing sophomore year. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
But you've seen other guys come through this program, talented guys who just they don't find their fit, and then all of a sudden they're like seniors and they haven't really found a place to contribute. Did you have any fear that was going to happen?
No, I didn't. I mean, just because I kind of knew. I mean, I just, in my mind, I tried to always keep positive. I mean, only you know what you're really capable of. In my mind, I watch tight ends across the country, like, damn, like I can be better than that. I can be on track to be what he can be. I see that, and you see that, and you keep putting visuals in your head. And then once you see yourself actually do it, and it just builds. I mean, you guys, everybody's just now seeing it. But in my mind, I've ran through that situation millions of times, laying in my bed at night.
Does it excite you to see Mitch Rossi score a touchdown on a fullback dive?
Oh, I was so excited. I was so excited. I was running to come celebrate and hit no to the player, and then he got pissed, and his buddy got pissed, and we squabbled up, and I never got over it to him. But no, I mean, I love seeing people in my room be successful, seeing this whole team be successful, and how close we really are. I mean, this is I think we got something really special.
Steve was mentioning this even during the season, you guys are in pads twice a week.
Yep.
And how physical are you guys being like in game week and stuff? And what is that like?
Oh, it's a grind. Tuesday and Wednesday, you better buckle up like it's a game, because I run more yards Tuesday and Wednesday than I will in a game. And it prepares you, it tests your body, put your body to the test, and you have enough time to recover on Thursday, Friday, and what we have of Saturday before we play to really be at your full potential Saturday night to play well.
And it sounds like it's more pads than last year. Is that helping you guys out on Saturday?
Yeah, I think our mentality's changed. I think we have a better outlook on what we got to do here, and I think we're very locked in right now. We're playing good ball, and we're just trying to keep stepping in the right direction here.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank
Yep.
you.